CHL this season. Got an appearance with the Cleveland Monsters in the American League as well. Of course, his claim to fame. Here's a chance for Klepov, turned out there by Christian Kirsch. We'll get back to Nolan in a little bit. This is back in the corner.
Mano, and he does. Nice spin move there by Nikita Klepov. Klepov in the slot looking for Kluche. Came for Zhilkin. Barabona. Back for Klepov. Klepov tried to pick the far side. Kirsch got enough and made the save. Playing the ball at the point. Nikita Klepov will weave it inside, outside. Finds Harper. He'll go cross ice here for James Go. He'll pull one through. That one just wide, but didn't miss by much. As Harper will try to wrap around. Roscoe off, Go on. The more sturdy defenseman, and there's a nice pass by Go for Barabona. Drops it back for Klepov. Shot, and that went wide. Well, anytime Klepov's got the puck, it's always dangerous. Clear.
Biggest save of the night there for Christian Kirsch, keeping it 1 goal game.
Now Barabona down low. There's Zhilkin intercepted in the paint, but Reed will send that wide. Big blast. Kirsch doesn't know where it is.
Back into the circle. Barabanov rolls over the top, drops it off. Here's Klepov, waiting to the middle. Cuts in, can't get a shot off. Now he sweeps one out the other side of the goal mouth, and it's handled by Zhilkin. Next goal for Klepov. Chokes up on the stick and puts the skates together to keep that puck alive. Finds Levi Harper. Over to Klepov, in the circle. Waits and shoots on the stick side. He missed the net. All the way back down it goes.
Minyosa had possession of it. And then left it for Pangredic. He gets checked. There's a shot right on by Klepov. Great save there by Carter George. There's the hound side. Dishes off to Klepov. Klepov trying to cut into the slot. Fitzgerald watching him. Klepov going into the shot. He scores. Klepov with the goal, but
Harper's at neutral ice. A couple of right shot defenders together. Harper and James Go rather. Now here's Klepov in the circle. Walks in. First good save made by Carter George with the shoulder. Disrupted by Klepov. Zhilkin helps the steal. Here's Klepov with speed against Winkelhofer. Right to the net. Shoots. Saved by George. The rebound lays down right in front of the crease. And Greenwich and Barabanov. Zhilkin cuts to the middle around Kluche. Zhilkin for Barabanov. Waiting. Gets it over. Klepov in his skates and a save made by George. Barabanov on the loose puck. A Greyhound is without a stick. Klepov.
Zhilkin. Klepov looking to drive in the right wing side. Klepov drives to the front of the net. Big stop there by Ossipenko. Barabanov came in. Harmer. Klepov jumps on the ice. Klepov walks in with a chance. Ossipenko makes a stop. Harmer follows up on the rebound, and Ossipenko got a piece of that.
It's off Nikita Klepov. Hopping into action. This is Harper. He leads an odd man break back in for Saginaw. 3-on-2. Hanrahan slides it over. Klepov the shot. Great save. Vakari. Loose in the crease. Oh, Vakari again. Now it's rest.
Chops it off a skate. Out to center ice. And here comes Klepov shorthanded. Klepov trying to get around there. Grant takes it. Opens up. Got a shot away. And Erliden able to glove that one down.
Nice job. Good awareness from Erliden.
Though nice defensive play for Saginaw. Geldart wants it quickly. Go going to take it himself. James Go into the zone, feeds it back. Shot came in, Erliden the save, and the rebound taken by Cooper. Game opening up here, and the Otters have numbers ahead. Step on Shurigan. Here comes Levi Harper. Harper drops it off. Klepov is in. Klepov wants to fire. He rung another off the iron. Back the other way come the Otters. Ritter Coombs, Klepov.
And finding goals, 5 goals in a game with this young team is not what happens every single night. So they got to be proud of the effort offensively.
Oh, Klepov finding another good look in the slot there. Sent it wide. Papoy onto it.
It back to the line. Bit of an awkward pass for Patterson, who then slows up, and it's going to be coming in on a breakaway. Klepov scores. It's a short-handed goal, and all of a sudden, it is 49 a minute. Drops it off. Here's Klepov. Cuts to the outside. Barabanov knocked his man down. Paddled away by Charlie Robertson. The Ice Dog bench was calling for a pick on that play.
Barabanov for Klepov. Down the wing he goes again. Rotating back up high. Klepov opens something up. Takes a shot. Block. Rebound. They score! Harper banks it home off Novotny. Here. Zhilkin's tied up off the draw. Somehow keeps the puck in front of him. Slides it over. Klepov scores! Oh, a puck protection clinic from the captain. Klepov on the... Similar stories. And the fact that they wouldn't have gotten where they did in hockey had it not been for Dennis DeRose. There's a shot stop by Fedorov. The rebound chance. He shuts down Nikita Klepov twice to keep it a 4-2 game. Nikita Klepov was looking around to see where that puck would come down. Harmer throws it to the net. Save made. Rebound chance. That's blocked on its way through. Third opportunity. And it's into the equipment of Jovanovski for a face-off. Back in the Guelph zone, up into the skates of Serlin. 2 forecheckers after him. Harmer steals, throws it in front. Klepov shoots and scores! 2 forecheckers. There by Hunter McKenzie. Klepov's got it again. 50 seconds gone on the power play. This is Barabanov. Drifting in, goal line. Klepov, jam play, save made. They score on the rebound. Jacob Kluche, power play goals in back-to-back. Breaks and drops it off for Valeris. Sent back down low, disrupted on its way through by Hibbert. Kept alive by Klepov. He escapes. Wants the backhanded chance. Harmer shot. Great save by Quinlan, who sprawls out for Barnes. Up the right wing. Klepov spins in. Cuts towards the middle. Shoots, and a good save is made there by Quinlan. Rebound collected by Roscoe. Stick for Jacob Kluche. Kick back. Here's Zilkin off the draw. 5 seconds. Shoots. It goes into the glass. And a hot rebound will be taken care of there by the Wolves. Comes back out in front. And one more save for Paulo Frasca. The period is done. Maybe another gift here for Harper, poked away by Berehowski. Taken away here by Barabanov. Klepov, new stick. Here's a chance. Waits and shoots, and a great save by Frasca. Back around it goes.
Harper does a good job to jump in front of that. Now Zilkin busts back in over the line as Barabanov drops off. Tries to go to Klepov. He knifed one just over the crossbar. Nice little one-handed Davis. And it's back out to center. Barabanov and Klepov, man, they work well together. Here's Klepov. He fires one over top of the net. Drew Roscoe can't keep it in. It comes outside.
Check from McLaughlin. But he gets the puck up to Barabanov. Then it's Klepov. In with speed. Down the wing. Klepov shoots that one, and a good save made by Costanzo.
Good play.
Up the near wing it comes. Walking to the middle. Klepov with his head up. Throws a saucer pass now for Barabanov. The return. Klepov. Shot into traffic is stopped by Costanzo. And Jacob Kluche is removed from the scene.
Tried to drop it off Pickle, and now it's a race back the other way. Zilkin with a coin back. Zilkin coming in there. He's tied up. Rebound. That's stopped by Ossipenko. No goal, but is it a penalty or a penalty?
Flint or Windsor likely in the first round.
Or 7th or 8th, they'd play them as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Unless they get into 5th, that's who they're going to be matched up with against one of those big 3. And 5th is...
And the Birds to the right side. They pass it up into the neutral zone. Klepov picks it off, carrying towards the net. Klepov with a backhander, stopped by Vakari, and a late hand in the air. And it looks like
to the net. Nikita Klepov. Top line looks for an opening here. Here's Klepov. Ducks into the right wing circle. Right to the net. Stopped by Medvedev. He looks behind him. He doesn't know where the puck is. It's behind the net. And Donnie Femus here. On goal in the game against the Flint Firebirds back in the fall. Jackson Culver turned over. Here's a chance for Klepov. Got Knights all over him. Gets a shot away. But a save for Alexei Medvedev. 28 for the last handful of games. Saginaw's leading goal scorer on the season. Now a chance for Klepov. There it is! There's one at least. 29th of the season for Klepov. 5th goal tonight. Harper off the wall. Now for Nikita Klepov. Down the wing he goes with a lot of speed. Takes it to the net. Goes into Medvedev. Loose puck shoveled out the other side by Zilkin. Barabanov. Dima Zilkin. Trusting in his captain. This one picked up here by Klepov. Into the offensive end with speed. Klepov cuts to the middle. Save made by Medvedev, and Harmer looking for that rebound. 153 chances, and they look to be off to a similar start here in this first period. Though it is very young. Here's Klepov. A shot goes off the goalpost. Right in behind Tegelar. The light came on. The puck stayed out. Looking for the rebound was Deck off that Kuzma shot. And now Saginaw the other direction. Barabanov for Klepov. Into the circle. That shot fought off by Tegelar. Barabanov can't get the rebound. He's lost his net. Poked away at Saginaw. Klepov is out of the box. And his favorite line mates are with him. He'll find Barabanov. Got it back. Takes the shot that goes wide. Barabanov off the wall. For Klepov. For Harper, though Popoy is on instead of Dima Zilkin. And Brody Popoy stationed right in front of the Otters net. This is Klepov. Lots of speed again. Can't quite get that shot on net. Give some credit there to, I believe, time opportunity. But Zilkin's going to steal at center again. Otters trying to change. Zilkin to Klepov. Waits in. Walks in. Shoots, and a blocker saved by Tegelar. That'll send that puck out of play for a much-needed stoppage.
Time flies. I was here for the first one in this building against them.
Nikita Klepov, here's a chance into traffic. Another blocker saved by Carter George. Give him 13 to start this first period. Up for Graydon Jones. Now Klepov. Cuts across the ice. Klepov over the top, has room, takes a shot. Oh, what a glove save by George. Taken away by the Sioux Louse. Kept alive by Harmer. A lot of bodies up high. He's going to walk it down low. Takes a stick up high. Cross ice pass. Klepov. Pad save George. Harper again. Just inside the line. Neutral ice again. Barabanov cross ice. Found Klepov. 20 seconds left. Snaps a shot. And another glove save from Carter George. For good measure here with 18.6 to go. Through the seam. Left point. Barabanov takes the shot. That one goes off the skate of the goaltender Hrebeck. Klepov off the boards, into the circle, snaps a shot. Good glove save by the Colts goaltender. 15-16 left in this. Kayshawn Aitchison, leading goal scorer from the blue line here in the OHL this season with 22, but a turnover. Here's Klepov. The shot never got to the net off of Von Richter. Back up it comes again. Emil Hemel on that broken play. Now a giveaway. Klepov in front, reels it in. Here's a chance for Klepov, and a save made by Hrebeck. The rebound nearly knocked back in, and some friendly fire. It's kept out by the goal line.
Oh, look out, here we go.
Be kept alive by Emerton, so a shorthanded break. It's Klepov, waits off the goal post in behind Hrebeck.
Harper, up ahead for Klepov. Klepov makes a nice little dangle move, gets to the front of the net, and stopped there by Ossipenko. Would have been rolling the high. When I was doing those hockey stats in class, when I wasn't supposed to, it paid off.
Exactly.
Here's Klepov with a chance, turns into a bit of a knuckleball, and then Barabanov takes a poke.
Of the Saginaw Spirit finds himself drafted by the Winnipeg Jets this past summer, 220th overall. We'll have a feature on the newly acquired the other way as the Saginaw Spirit try to strike on the transition. Here's Zilkin across the circles, back in front. Klepov stopped by Betts. He's wailing around in there, and it stays out. Calling for it over there was Klepov. He'll drop the shoulder, walks in, shot, scores! Nikita Klepov with bodies on the doorstep beats Betts, and the cure their Blues real fast. The play goes on. Here's Klepov. Drags, fires, missed just short side. Mondu puts back across the green. Barabanov. Right circle. Klepov didn't get much on that shot. It comes into the crease, and they get a crack at that one. Betts.
And here comes Saginaw down, shorthanded. Up and over the line. Here's some room. Klepov scores. Nikita Klepov goes top shelf over Easton Rye. That's a shorty. Remember the Saginaw Spirit, Aiden Young. Klepov coming in, shooting, and kicked away by Easton Rye. And it ends up here in the near. And the puck lifted up to the blue line, moved ahead, and Klepov comes in, and he will seal the deal with another one tonight. He's got a shorthanded goal. Now he's got an empty netter.
Waters moving the puck around, as you said, zipping it.
Here's Zilkin on the backhand for Barabanov. Back for Klepov. Fired, blockered aside by the goaltender, Tagalog. Up for Valeris. Valeris over for Harper.
But it's certainly Cloutier's goal, as we saw on the replay, so that'll get changed.
Yeah, you can see the reaction. Here's Klepov on a breakaway. Klepov and Klepov, one-handed, good save made there by Kirsch.
It takes a late shot from Diracolo.
That line looking for their second straight goal. West coming in, across, shot coming, they score! Nikita Klepov for the Saginaw Spirit. And deuces are wild at.
Forced into the neutral zone. And now it will be Jimmy Lombardi. Couldn't quite clear it out. Klepov gets it instead, going towards the net. His shot is wide. And Zilkin does control in the attacking zone. To the blue line side, go. James Go. There's Klepov. Klepov shoots one. And there's going to be a penalty, though, going against the Spirit for interference.
Timeout. Good steal from Klepov. That could have been a dangerous opportunity for Alex Kulemin. Barabanov is in. The late man. It's Klepov in the circle. Fought off by Betts. The rebound chance. Harper. That's sent wide. Shot high and wide over the shoulder of Bowen. Barabanov right in front. Klepov. Lots of room. Great blocker. Save. Bowen looking around a screen. He had Reed Gee and Nick Sema right in front of him. Are settled down here. This is Levi Harper again. Klepov gets free from Cartwright. Klepov in the circle, curl and drag, and that one goes high past the glove, not by much. And out to center. In a regulation, Klepov back in behind the goal line. Comes into the circle, walking to the middle. Klepov scores! Until the last puck. The far side wall. Loose puck at center. Zhilkin finding Barabanov. Drop pass. Here's Klepov with some room into the circle. Takes his shot. That one fought off by Miller. Up into the netting. And the chances tells you Chris Lazar's got 5 forwards out there right now. Dima Zhilkin. Near side. Kluchek. Right in front. Klepov. This shot fought off by Landon Miller. The rebound picked up now by Zhilkin. Walks in tonight for these two teams. Take the opening face-off of the third, and Dima Zhilkin fires it rink wide for Klepov. A spin into the offensive zone, gets a shot away. Save made. The rebound can't be potted towards the net by Barabanov. Good start. Full of unanswered goals of their own as Igor Barabanov goes down the wing, moves it to Zhilkin. The bump out wide. Klepov's got room. Into the circle. A blocker saved by Miller. March is on the loose puck.
Referee, also in the NHL, so a bunch of guys are here hanging out. There's going to be a little ceremony for Hutchie post-game. That one by Klepov taken right to the goal.
Well, it's quite a fraternity, the referee and odd man rush at one, and if it does not convert, you're susceptible to giving one up at the other. And look at this.
A break right in. Klepov kicked away. Rebound stopped by Costanzo.
Defensive zone.
Cristoforo and Kennedy pick up the assist on the 21st of the season for Ethan Belches. Shot ripped over top of the net. Right by the ear of Joe Costanzo. Klepov now dishes onto the wing for Harper, down low. Sifting it across is Klepov. Klepov trying to get a lane. He does. Costanzo right there and make the save. And in the mix was Gervais.
By Shurigan. It's the first one in a while that Shurigan's probably seen all the way in. Here's Igor Barabanov on the Spirit counterattack. Drop pass. Klepov shoots, and a great save by Millet. Back out to center ice. Gervais. Tripping is the call to Van Volsen. Barabanov down to the goal line, right in front. Gervais, broken play. Klepov fought off there by Millet. Zhilkin up top to the net, knocked down. Bart's trying to remove Wallows from the puck, and here's Nikita Klepov into the circle. Cuts in and put it. He scores off the crossbar.
The near side of that Saginaw zone. Spirit trying to look to go to their 11th win of the season. Backhand by Klepov, wide of the net of Miller, and that's off the wall and over to the near side.
By Zhilkin, he's taking a stick up high. He's going to peel back to the Spirit benches. He's in some pain. Klepov's in, takes his shot, save made, rebound, he scores! Nikita Klepov brings the Teddy Bears down in Saginaw. Dropped off Zhilkin, near side Levi Harper, just can't get it from skate to stick either. Feely on him, here's a chance. Klepov looking for the backhand shot, rebound chance, that turned out by Isaac Gravel as well.
You need a spark plug. That's why you got guys like Nick Seema up the top line now with Barabanov and Klepov. Good line to start with out of the timeout. Maybe a chance right in front right there.
Good steal from Harper to start that exchange. Harper down low, then high. It's Nick Seema. A pass to get out of danger, brought up by Nick Seema. Little trouble on the pass, still gets to Klepov. Down the wing, Nikita Klepov put that one off the goalpost. Seema back in front. Miller may have gotten a piece of that shot. This one fired Chronicle. Fisher can't get it out. Barabanov to Klepov. Down to the left wing corner. Klepov keeps it going to the net. Save made by Miller. Kluche is in the blue crease. More bodies pile up. All faked the shot. Moved it to Barabanov. Into the circle. Works it back now. Harper over. One time chance. Klepov scores. Tie game off some brilliant puck.
Down and no eye stick there. They called it off. Kluche waltzes his way in across the line. Good centering pass for Klepov. And he shot that one. Control. Klepov. Top of the circle. Waits. Slot. Will he shoot? Does. God, a lot of velocity in that shot. And what a save by Gatto again. And he'll play it back around on the far wing. Van Gore overskated, tried to touch it up. Now Klepov front of the net, trying to barge his way out and almost succeeded. And he still has the puck.
And here comes Popoy. Popoy moves in over the line. Barabanov right there, and he drops it off to him. Barabanov, pass in front. What a stop by Johnson.
Oh, my goodness.
Sliding across and robbing Klepov.
Breakaway, because that line pass by Witkowski was almost a breakaway.
Barabanov steps away from the check of Daniels. Now it's Klepov. Drags, fires, glove stop, and then he juggled it for a second, but Johnson calmly finds it and then up over top of the net. Steelheads now going to lock down in the defensive zone. Here's Barabanov, pass in front. Great save, Johnson. And then it's played into the corner and out to center ice.
They're going to really electric in the offensive zone so far this year. There are some high-powered guys on this Saginaw team as that's fired in, hit traffic on the way, and it's knifed away by a defensive stick. Gervais looking for an opening here. In the circle, right to the middle. Klepov was trying to tip that toward the back door. Didn't get neutral. Dima Zhilkin, quick down the wing for Klepov. Nice spin move to get away from Spada. Klepov powering his way to the front. Puck's loose. Jovanovski had to make an in-tight stop there. But there. This gets sent in deep. Jovanovski out there to make a play on it. Swept right to Barabanov in front. Klepov scores. Oh no! A turnover and miscommunication for Harper as he backhands that wide. Barabanov, slippery as ever, cutting into the middle, down along the goal line, and that's turned aside in tight by Jovanovski. Jones up.
Call there. James Go at the center point. Barabanov in the circle. Go again. Takes the shot. Saved by Medvedev. Rebound is loose. Oh, that's sent just wide by Klepov. Barabanov's on it still. Goal post. He just couldn't tap it home. Second time that pass has worked. The result wasn't there. James Go. Over to Zhilkin in the bumper. Klepov put it high. Knight's clear to the wall. Zhilkin's right there. Halfway through the well, and that one goes back behind the net. Medvedev sprawling. Klepov couldn't get the puck to the blue crease. Waiting and fires a shot that goes out the other side. James Go. Back for Zhilkin. Back out to center. James Go for Valeris. Then back in Zhilkin. Onside. Barabanov with space in front. Klepov the shot. Great save by Medvedev. Rebound chance. Zhilkin carries to the corner. Up. Back in behind the Spirit net taken by James Go. Up to Nikita Klepov into the offensive zone. Klepov takes a shot. Stick save by Medvedev. Off the glass it comes where Xander Valeris is there to chase it down. Zhilkin for Klepov off the draw, off the glove hand of Alexei Medvedev. Wilmot
stole it in the high slide area, and Klepov has it. Now he has the lane. He tried to get the shot away, and I think Van Gorp took one in the chin. And no call as of yet. He played to the corner, but Van Gorp is laboring to the bench. There's a quick shotgun wide to the mark, and James Go has it at the line. Captain net. There's another shot, just tipped and steered wide. And a good save by Medvedev. Here's another shooting lane by Klepov, and he got that one just wide by a whisker or two.
Villeneuve shot bouncing around in front. Little backhander for Klepov. Here's Pantelis with a try. Carruthers keeping it out in front. Mad scramble. And the United States chip it to the line. Forward. CHL and on the attack. There's a shot from Klepov. Lines up here along the goal line. Picked up by the wheel ahead to center ice. Snaps it over for Robrick. Pass through the middle. Sheila moves it off one more time. The shot from Nikita Klepov is turned away.
Zhilkin in the circle looking in front. Save made by Costanzo. Rebound chance. He shuts down Gervais too. No room there. Off a Aaron stick in front. A good save made again by Costanzo on the Klepov chance. Spirit keeping alive. Barabanov for Zhilkin. Throws it into the high slot. Klepov shoots that one. A little friendly fire. Hit Gervais in the shoulder. Good work by Harper to keep it alive. Igor behind the circle. Along the boards, then towards the middle. Near side Barabanov. Back to Klepov. The one-time shot. Good block there. Gets it back. Takes another shot. And that one off the stick, I think, above the hand of Costanzo.
Needed ahead, looked for that rebound, all alone in front was Barabanov, and he was not able to get the shot away. Another opportunity, and Leonard is there for the save right on the doorstep.
Sebastian Gervais, backhand pass. It's out of the reach of Sema. Okay, gets it again in front. There's the shot blocked side of the net. Schneid will pick it up. William Schneid will skate this one out for the Saginaw regains possession. Klepov skates it out. Nikita Klepov trying to get a lane. Staying with it, takes the shot, and that goes wide of the net. Barabanov gets to the loose puck. Takes the bump, stays with it.
Right wing circle. Shaves away from Bronson Ryan. Cross ice pass on the backhand. Picked up by James Go. Thrown in front. Backdoor tap in, and they score. It's Klepov. Outlet pass. Taken by Klepov. Near side, Igor Barabanov. Shifting out. Back for Klepov. Between the dots. Shot save made by Lisson. Rebound turnaround chance by Zhilkin. And Jack Lisson's got that one with the spin. Wellenreiter. Off the wall. Knocked into by Zhilkin. Here's a steal. Zhilkin finds Klepov. The shot just fought off by the glove of Lisson. Jones can't get up, and that one in front, looking for Harper there. Back up to the point after a save. This is Glavin. Now Klepov takes the shot. Pad saved by Lisson. There's more behind the play as Levi Harper has to go back to pick the outside of the cage. Zhilkin can't get a rebound whack. Zhilkin up high. Klepov. Weight shift out to the far circle, and a shot pushed wide. Bronson Ryan. Stick lift there by Graydon Jones.
Klepov, who you heard from in our first intermission. Nikita Klepov, he's trying to get going. Klepov over the line. Klepov, he throws a shot on, but into the chest of Christian Kirsch.
An end-to-end rush that Christian.
As Pilecki had to just leave that puck behind the Saginaw net. Now Klepov with some numbers. He's got Barabanov with him. Klepov shot. Save made that time by Christian Kirsch. May have hit some Ranger bodies as well. Behind the Ranger net. As Cameron Reed takes down Zhilkin. Pridham tried to clear Aaron. Clearing attempt. Shot with a good rip that time by Klepov. And second chance by Klepov. And it went.
Will be reeled in by Barabanov. Down on the ice. Sema now a chance back in with Klepov. Here he is. Right in front. Klepov put it off the goal post. Adam Yurchek blew a tire in the defensive zone. And Spirit counterattack. 3-on-2. They're going to hit the line. Sema drops it off. Klepov. He heads for the net. Head fake. Takes a shot. That's blocked. Rebound. Scoop towards the net. And a save by Ryerson Leenders, and a little bit more for Klepov. Locked off. Up the boards, Graydon Jones. Now Barabanov again. Back in front. Here's a chance. Klepov waiting. Backhands, and he scores! Klepov outweights Leenders, and the backhander. Center ice will be reeled in by Klepov. Takes an extra second in the neutral zone. Klepov back in. Barabanov back for Klepov. Takes his shot. That goes into the glass. Valeris down for Barabanov. In front, now taken here by Carson Woodall. Barabanov, the stick lift, throws it back in front, looking for Sema. This is Klepov, the shot, he scores! The Spirit convert after an offensive zone turnover is forced. Klepov and Jacob Kluche right now. Klepov, a shot right off the drop. Those players all in the penalty boxes right now. They'll be out. Trying to get it away from Thibodeau. This is Popoy. Spirit in with speed and numbers. Klepov right between the dots. Takes a shot. Saved by Vakari. Almost got rolled by Popoy. Barabanov. Near side. The goaltender doesn't have a stick. James Go. Over to Klepov. Late stages of the power play. Klepov shot into the glass. Vakari's got his stick now. Barabanov keeps.
Zhilkin dumps into space. Barabanov comes off for Klepov. Klepov coming downhill. His shot. Newlove with a big save. And the rebound there for the Spitfires. Woodall top.
Running it back in. This is Barabanov. Up high. A lane opens. Barabanov takes it down the slot. Rolling puck. Stop there. Erlin in on Klepov. Klepov's got it again. Zhilkin the one-time shot. Goal. Brought to you by Frankenmuth Insurance and Saginaw by underwriters 11-6 in favor of the home squad. Klepov's going to shovel one wide off the draw. Levi Harper leads the just inside the line. Barabanov circling back. Nikita Klepov fakes the shot, opens a lane, takes it, and that one stopped by Erlin. Attacker coming. Jones a shot that goes off an otter. Barabanov twists away from Murray. Klepov in the circle, takes a shot, fought off by Erlin. Just barely able to keep that in front of him. He reacted, trying to blow past Ambrosio. He's held off into the corner. Zhilkin back for Valeris. A long shot tipped in front. Saved by Erlin. The rebound sent wide here by Klepov. 43 to go. Bounce side. Here's a chance. Zhilkin waiting. Put in front. Just tipped wide by Barabanov back in front. And it goes off the goaltender. Harper over. One-time drive and another save by Vakari on Klepov from 35 feet. Great in the first. Turned over. Here's Zhilkin. Can he get away from the Firebirds? Back down below the goal line. He peels off Kolosov. Puts it in front. Here's Klepov the shot. That may have hit Barabanov in front. Kostov back in behind the net. Great ace back in front for Gervais. Second time, not quite the charm there. Sima for Gervais again. Now Sima in the circle. Kick save there by Vakari. He got hit by a flying stick of Allen. Klepov.
Chips that thing right back in deep. Flint on it now. Over to the near side. To take it back. He shoots and scores. Nikita Klepov. Touch up Blacker side. The slot did Thibodeau. Spirit reeled it in though. Right wing side now, Klepov steps in. Klepov shoots the puck. Save made by Vakari. Fellinger swatted at it, missed it. Still alive now. A shot below somebody, and their personality with how they react when the puck's coming flying towards them, especially if it was ricocheted like that one. Shot goes wide. Second chance bouncing over to the far side, and hit checked off the puck. Harper still has it in the attacking zone for Saginaw. Klepov finds some space. His shot turned away by Vakari. Juggling, he'll cover and hang on.
Into the corner, Chase Reed is on it. Reed had his shot stopped as he was trying to clear it out. Here's a turnover now, a wraparound shot, and that one didn't miss by much as Klepov had a good opportunity.
Barabanov wins the draw back to Jones. Put back through. Shot by Klepov goes wide. Off the boards, this is Zhilkin. Good spin into the corner. McNeam runs into Graydon Jones. 3 against 3 on the near sidewall. Pulled out by Klepov. Tries to cut back in front. Klepov turns and shoots, and that rides up the shoulder of the goaltender. Stays in play.
Tries to maintain puck possession. He loses it. It's going to be an odd man rush the other way for the Spirit. Breaking in now. Klepov backhander. Save made by Kaprowski.
Great save there by...
Already 2 goals in this game. Barabanov turns. He looks for an option. Finds it on the point. There's a shot blocked in front. They score! Klepov gets the rebound in front of Kaprowski and buries it. It's 5 later. Here's a chance now back the other way for the Spirit. Klepov trying to walk out front. Denied there at the side of the goal. Now the attack have it, and a chance for a 3 up a little bit here. As Klepov now is going to walk in. Klepov, a shot, he scores! Klepov had nobody in his way to walk towards the net, and he buries it.
Rise out of the crowd. Storm can't clear this. Good opportunity opening up here for the Spirit. Right in, and that's off the iron. Nikita Klepov inches away from opening the Spirit. Couldn't quite pull it off. Now here comes Barabanov. Barabanov walking into the middle. Barabanov shot. Big stop. Jovanovski rebound. Oh my goodness, how did that not go? Jovanovski got the Shane picked off again. Here comes Klepov shorthanded. Klepov the other way. Scores. It is tied. Right as the power play expired. I don't know.
So a short 5-on-3 as the Spirit trying to break through. Klepov and a good pad save by Jovanovski. And they clear. It's Snellgrove. Barabanov on the rolling puck in front of the Spirit bench. Walks in, takes his time. Near side Klepov. Can't get the one-timer to go, and a save by Jovanovski. 5 seconds of the 5-on-3. Here's Levi Harper. Taken into the boards by Belahorski. Harper. Outlet pass onto the tape. Barabanov to Klepov alone. Blocker save by Jovanovski. Luce tries to keep it in front of him. A pretty good job of it. Just outside the circle, then back behind the net. Igor Barabanov looking through the seam. Papoy settles it down. Backdoor tap in. And what a save by Jovanovski. How does that stay out on 2 great cracks?
Good play, though.
The far boards, James Go looking to find Klepov again. Stepped into by Chanowski. Barabanov slips down the right side, drops it back and forth. Klepov shoots, and he scores on his own rebound. Barabanov and Klepov calls down Kevin He. Play continues. Here comes Trevor Thoyer for the Spirit. Drop pass. Klepov stepping in and shooting. That one blocked by Reinsnecker. The rebound chance. Swatted out of the air by Papoy. The save is made by Robertson. Over the line with Harper. Igor Barabanov turns out in the corner. Klepov got some room. Steps in between the hash marks, and another kick save there by Robertson. Ethan Zada on the ice. Now here comes Klepov. What kind of gas does he have in the tank? 2-on-1 with Barabanov. Barabanov trying to go back across. He scores! Oh, a beauty! Between Barabanov and Klepov again, it's 2-0. Barnes for go. Held in after a poke check from Robrick. James Go's shot, tipped wide by Klepov. The battle continues in front with Grayson Tiller. Down from one knee, Barabanov. Pass too far for Barabanov. Christian Colosimo put it right back onto his stick. Here comes Yilkin after the turnover. Drop off Klepov, and it gets saved by Vakari. And nearly identical to the turnover that Josh Colosimo off the tie-up. Spirit win it, Harper over, Klepov shoots. That's a save by Vakari. The rebound is loose, can't be located. And now it's moved back out into the Spirit end. A little too far behind its intended target, Ryland Cunningham. And so Klepov can cut into the offensive end. One man against four. I don't know that he got all of what he wanted to on that shot. It's a save by Vakari. Right on. The defenseman attacks with speed, drops it off. Barabanov. Spirit have numbers. They got a lane. Open is Klepov. Fan on the chance. Got a second opportunity again. And that's sealed off by Vakari for a whistle and a face-off. Closed off by Josh Colosimo. Brother Christian there. Sebastian Gervais there in front for Klepov. Waiting. That goes off the crossbar. Vakari got a piece. So did the Iron. Back behind the net at the last second by Josh Glavin. Barabanov there for Klepov with lots of room. He's going to attack it. That shot goes off the knob of Vakari's stick, just right above his blocker hand. Intercept by Klepov. Looking towards the middle. Nikita Klepov rolling up high. Taking Morgan with him. Klepov left circle. Blocker saved by Vakari again. Heavy release by Levi Harper against Allen. Harper tries to jam that through. This one settled down by Jilkin in front. Klepov, and that puck nearly went straight up into the air. On the stick of Klepov was Drew. Storch is out to take Barabanov's spot. Off the draw, comes back for Klepov. Waiting, takes a shot. That's off Liam Storch. Pinball's back off. There goes Storch. Here comes Barabanov.
It's knocked away as the Hound get close scoring chance. Comes back, takes a shot, and that one over top. As they go around a little bit, Solomon out, plays it to Klepov. Over to Barabanov. Barabanov doesn't shoot. We'll go back to Klepov, who does shoot off a leg and up and out of play with 1:17 to go in the second.
Klepov si to namieril až do slotu, ale jeho strela presná nebola.
Davidson si počkal na spoluhráčov, ktorí ho doplnia v útočnom pásme. Preniesol hru na Ekstol a Ekstol už mal napriahnuté medzi kruhmi. Prírávku nedostal, ale to Američanom vôbec vadiť nebude. Šikovný sa mi dopredu, ale proti trojici braniacich hráčov to mal Bozemeyer extrémne ťažké. Čo na opačnej strane Klepov, ten už dnes gól strelil. Jedným povzbudený. V tomto prípade ale nenamieril optimálne.
Támu. Znovu Nikita Klepov. Zablokovaná střela, druhá rána už donutila Becek k zákroku. Dipo. Obsazený Diorio, Američané mohou zaútočit. Ale konečně se hraje ten otevřený hokej, na který jsme se těšili. Hlinky Greckého patří k nejlepším hráčům turnaje. Teď ale možnost pro Vargu, pardon, to už je Klepov. A nakonec. No a teď je tu obrovská možnost pro Klepova, který se tam zdržel, ale kličku do backendu vystihl brankář Bec. Znovu Klepov. Kanaděné forčekují mnohem usilovněji než na začátku zápasu. Teď se ale Američané dostali ze sevření a je to jejich šance, po které zvedá zklamaně hlavu Nikita Klepov.
Američania opäť majú puk a chcú. Támu. Američania vyhrali ďalšie vadzovanie a Pitajev musel vyťahnuť zákrok po strele Klepova. Hermansson bol postrážený. No a Američania už môžu prvýkrát v zápase nebezpečnejšie zaútočiť na nálade. Je tá prvá formácia, ktorá aj nám robila veľké problémy. Tak stáva puk na modrej čiare, takže stále Američania v útočnom pásme. Klepov. Dobrá zadovka Hextala, ešte Klepov môže dorážať a Žrtka teraz zachránila Švédov. Tak toto bola nádherná prvou presilovkovou formáciou. Hextalová rana nepresná, ešte to ale padlo do brankoviska, Američania môžu stále dorážať. Puk padol pod Salandru, ale tento už nemal na strelu. A Klepová strela. Opäť Hextal. Pekne si teraz Klepov vypýtal puk medzi kruhmi. Ale aby sme sa vyvarovali niečomu podobnému, čo sa nám stalo v druhej tretine, keď sme na záver inkasovali. Teraz pozor na túto šancu! Obrovskú príležitosť spálil Nikita Klepov. Hextal. Zielinský nevystrelil, Klepovová super príležitosť. Výborne, Hrenák aj ďalší naši. Opäť tam bol